So I've had some people ask what kind of mic I use, what kind of guitars I have, stuff like that. So I figured I'd go over it all in one video, show you guys my gear, show you how I use my gear to make these videos. The mic that I use is the Apogee Mic Plus. Great little mic. I like how I don't need an interface to plug it into my computer. It's just a USB mic, so it's super easy. I used to use the original Apogee mic, but that broke, so I upgraded, and that's the mic I use. The next thing you're gonna need is a hard drive. This one is 3 terabytes. I think I've used about 1 terabyte of storage. I have about 200 videos or so. I'm not sure, something around there. So if you just use your computer's gonna get really slow. You're gonna run out of space. That's what happened to me. I had to move all the storage over to a hard drive. So definitely get a hard drive. The camera that I'm using is the Sony a6300. I'm using the Rode Mic Pro, and it's a pretty good combo. It's pretty small, so I probably wouldn't buy this camera again. It did its purpose. It's done its purpose. It works fine. It's just, I wish I had a flip out screen just so I could see myself, make sure it's in focus, because every once in a while I finish the video and it's out of focus, and that's the most annoying thing. So that's the camera setup. People usually ask about this guitar. This is a 2011 Fender Custom Shop 56 reissue Stratocaster, and this is definitely my favorite guitar that I own. The acoustic guitar that I have is a Martin OM28 Retro series, and I love this guitar too. It sounds so good. So the amp that I'm using is a Supro Tremoverb. It's an okay amp. I've had a lot of issues with it. I wouldn't recommend it. I've had to get it fixed a couple times, and I think I'm actually gonna sell it and get something else. My pedal board is pretty small at the moment. I don't use that many pedals. I kind of switch them out every once in a while, but this is what I'm using right now. I have a Polytune for a tuner, EP Booster for a boost, GS124 for overdrive, Micro Qtron for the envelope filter, Avalanche Run for delay and reverb, and then a Ditto ×2 looper for looping. So now you guys have the gear list. That's everything that I'm using right at the moment. Then all you have to do is make the videos. You don't need all this gear either. I started with an iPhone, and then I bought the camera pretty soon after that because I wanted to get serious about it. But I use free software. I just use GarageBand and I use iMovie. And let me show you how I line up the video and the audio in iMovie. So this is pretty much what your footage will look like and your audio will look like when you import it. What it'll sound like at first is it probably won't line up. So I watched the trailer for A Star Is Born. So what you want to do is go over to this slide right here, zoom it all the way in, and then obviously I already edited this one and lined it up, but you just find where it lines up. Make sure you... So I watched the trailer for A Star Is Born. That's pretty good. Turn the volume of the camera mic off, and then you have it lined up. So I watched the trailer for A Star Is Born, and it looks like a really good movie. I'm gonna go... So it's not really that hard. That's pretty much all I do to make these videos. If you have any questions, let me know, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hearing about the gear that I use. I love hearing about what other people use, so hopefully this was entertaining. See you guys in the next video. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.